guys feeling today? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. My name is Angela Veloso. Let's sing a little bit. Let's talk about music. Let's start singing, of course. Let's jam. Everyone is feeling pretty. It's hotter than July. Though the world is full of problems, they couldn't touch us even if they tried. From the park I hear rhythms. Molly's hot on the box. Tonight there will be a party on the corner at the end of the block. Didn't know you will be jumping into the break down. See, nobody ever told you that you will be jumping into the break down. You'll be jumping and jumping and jumping on. They want us to join the fighting, but our answer today is to let all our worries, like the breeze through our fingers, slip away. Peace has come to Zimbabwe. Third world's wide on the one. Now's the time for celebration, 'cause we've only just begun. Didn't know you will be jumping into the break down. See, nobody ever told you that you will be jumping into the break down. We'll be jumping and jumping and jumping. No, you will be jumping into the break down. See, nobody ever told you that you will be jumping into the break down. We'll be jumping and jumping and jumping on. Do do day, do do day, do 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 You ask me, am I happy? Well, as a matter of fact, I can say that I'm static, 'cause we've all made a pact. We've agreed to get together, joined as children in Jah. When you're moving in the positive, your destination is the brightest star. Didn't know you will be jumping into the break down. See, nobody ever told you that you will be jumping into the break down. We'll be jumping and jumping and jumping. No, you will be jumping into the break down. See, nobody ever told you that you will be jumping into the break down. We'll be jumping and jumping and jumping on. Okay. So, talking about Jammin again. Jammin, Master Blaster from Stevie Wonder. Yes, I love this song, and I'm talking about this song again to talk about rhythm and groove again, because I think it's so important to know how to groove in a song, because grooving is about feeling the song, is about understanding how to communicate with all the other instruments, to understand the rhythm section, to groove with others is to feel the music. So, and we already talked about it. We already talked about it on our class about rhythm and groove with I think it was our fifth class. Yes, it was our fifth class when we first talked about Master Blaster, when we first talked about Jammin. But as you guys already know, I always like to do a little recap when I do a second part of something. So let's recap some concepts of rhythm, of groove. And talking about rhythm, when we talk about rhythm, so we're talking about one of the three bases of music, one of the three pillars of music that are melody, harmony, and rhythm. And as I said, the last class, on the fifth class, we had melody and harmony cannot exist without rhythm, because when we give sound to something, we're already given time to it. We're already given uh, we're already giving kind of personality, sound personality to it, like a measure, a time measure for it. Like if I give a note, pa, I'm already giving a rhythm to it. My rhythm was da. If I do da da, my rhythm was da 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 da. So I cannot do melody, I cannot do harmony if I give a chord, if I give a note, I cannot uh, make any sound without having rhythm. And rhythm is in everything. When we walk, we're given rhythm to our walk. Our heart beats on a rhythm. It's beating on a BPM, beats per minute. So our hearts are beating constantly in a rhythm. We have the rhythm of doing things. And as I also brought to you guys last class, rhythmus comes from a rhythm comes from the Greek rhythmus, that means to flow. So rhythm is about flowing, and it's completely related to the time, the feeling of the time passing. So rhythm is in everything. Rhythm is the for me, I feel that is the foundation of music. Rhythm is the foundation of life as well, because it's completely related to time. We have to remember that the fundamental elements of music, that are rhythm, melody, and harmony, they are different from the sound properties. The properties of this of sound, they are more related to the physical properties. You know, when we're talking about physics, not exactly about musical theory. And when we talk about these sound properties, we're talking about timbre, that is this quality of the sound. When I talk, when Lon Beauvais talks, when Gabriel talks, then you can identify the sound of our voices because of the timbre. When a guitar plays, when the keyboard plays, then we identify that is a guitar, that is a keyboard, because we know the timbre of this instrument. So this is timbre. Dynamic or volume. Ah, ah, ah. This is the relation of volume dynamic. So this is another property. Pitch, that is the height of a note. And the last sound property that is completely related to rhythm is the duration. Despite being related to, rhythm is not the same thing, because when we're talking about duration, we can, for example, talk about the duration of a song. For example, a song has 3 minutes and 56 seconds. That's not rhythm, that's the time that a song has, you know. But it's related to, because both of them are talking about time. So they're different. Rhythm is not duration. Rhythm is not a sound property. Rhythm is an element of music. It's important to know that. And when we talk about rhythm, we're talking about this notion of tempo, that is this division of music that we structured on this Occidental way of thinking music. I think that the whole world feels music like that, I would say. That is this constant flow, that when we listen to the music, there's something that constantly repeats. Sometimes not. But in modern music, how do you say, moderno e contemporâneo, contemporary music. Modern and contemporary music, no, actually, contemporary music has this thing of music having a tempo that is most of it, okay, has this thing that music has a fixed tempo. So music, the song starts with a BPM, a beat per minute, and finishes with the same beat per minute. You know, it doesn't change. It doesn't have a conductor in front of it in popular music that is conducting the music and changing its flow while the song is still happening. This is something that is more normal and natural in classical music. And in Portuguese we say música erudita, but in English it's classical, right? Classical music, okay, because classical is a movement. It's not. It's a classical. It's romantic and stuff. In Portuguese we have another term for it. Sorry. So rhythm and groove. Uh, rhythm. So when we're talking about this feeling, this beat, these beats. So this notion about tempo, this thing that flows, that is continuous. Then we're talking about this. Wow, we're talking about this thing that goes from the beginning of the song until the end of the song. These beats, they give us a notion of flow, and it's important to feel it. And when we start to understand it, when we started to in Occidental music, we started to write music, we kind of formulated a way of writing and separating this grouping. Grouping. We found a way of grouping these tempos, these beats, in small groups and organized groups, so we could, organize better, feel better the parts of the song. Like, hey, this is my A part, this is my B part, this is my chorus. You know, it's a way that we found to organize better, and that's what we started to call measures. The measures are these groups of a piece of music. It's like we decided how many beats fits inside of a measure. That's why we call 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and not 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 4 in forever and never and never and ever. We decided to create some bars, to divide them in some groups, and to organize our heads. And some things in music start to repeat themselves in harmonies like that. If you play a harmonic instrument, then you know that, for example, on this song, it has this song has a circle. It has a thing that repeats itself. For example, it starts on the C minor. I will put it this bass to play so I can talk to you guys about it while it plays. So this is C minor, B flat, A flat, A flat, G, F, C minor. Uh, mm, qual é aquele acorde que prepara de novo pra... Da, da. Si bemol, né? Ah. Do, si, do. And then B flat again, and then C. Okay, just to confirm, because I don't have the instrument. So you have this C, B, A, B flat, A flat, G, F, C minor, B flat, C minor, and then you have this thing that repeats. C minor, B flat, A flat, A flat, D minor, F, F, C, B flat, C. So it repeats itself. It's like a circle. I can find the word in English right now. It's not circle. Un ciclo. Un ciclo. It's a thing that repeats. There's a better word for that in English, I'm sure, but I'm not going to find it now. So let's talk circle. It's a circle. It's a thing that repeats. Okay. So I brought a picture to, because why am I talking about all this stuff? I'm giving you guys concepts, so we reach rhythm and we reach groove, because I want to teach you guys how to feel the song, and how to, when feeling the song, learning how to divide the song, like how to yourself groove with it, even if your bass has only an acoustic guitar. Because the first class we talked about jamming, we had the full bass. We were with the whole set of instruments, and this time we had just an acoustic guitar. But you can groove with everything. The groove is inside of you. The groove is not about how many instruments you have on stage, or I don't know, together with you when you're singing. The groove is about what you do when you're singing, when you're performing, and with what you have. Even if you don't have anything, you can groove by yourself, you know? So I want to give you guys some tools to groove and to understand these tools. I'm kind of explaining to you guys what is this notions of rhythm. I hope that is not confusing, but if it is, you can write down some in the comments, and just let us know, okay? So I brought you guys a picture about this time signature. And before talking about before showing this picture, I want to give a little explanation about what time signature is. So I talked about this notion about tempo, that we have this beats that goes, and like we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, forever. We talk 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or we could count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or we could count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So why did we decide to divide this cycles, these measures, in 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, to organize our heads, to organize these cycles that we have. And for to organize it, we decided to call it measures. These measures, and inside these measures, we decided that inside this measure it fits 2 tempos, 3 tempos, or 4 tempos. And this for this we created some formulas to kind of give name to the way of explaining this, if it's 3, if it's 4, if it's 2, inside of this, of its measure. And that's what we call time signature. So we have simple time signatures, we have compound time signatures, or we can call it time signature or meter signatures. And that's what when we see a lead sheet, and there is something like a 2-4, or a 3-4, or a 6-8, that's what they are the time signatures, and they are telling us if it's double time signature or triple time signature, and how many beats fits inside of each measure. And we're going to see these measures, because one thing is talking about it and the other thing is seeing it. So Gabriel, can you please put the first picture? Thank you very much. So, oh my God, I never see a sheet in my life before. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's easy. I swear, it's easy. It's more simple than it looks. So the time signature there is 12/8. Why is it 12/8? Because Stevie Wonder's song, Master Blaster, is in 12/8. It's a quadruple time signature. So it's in 4. The song we counted 4. Okay, so when you listen to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. But I want to count it to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can, but I feel like 4. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. because the chord, there's one chord that stays, some chord stays for 4 tempos, so it feels more natural to think that it's 4 tempos, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know? So it makes sense for me to think 4 instead of 2. But if you're telling me that it's 4 but it's written 12, like what in the world? I don't understand, because it is a compound time signature. If it was a simple time signature, it would be written 4/4 or 4/2 or 4 something. The number on the top of this formula will tell us if it's quadruple or triple or double time signature. And the bottom number will tell us which figure of all the figures we have to write music and musical notation, Occidental music notation. What figure will mean 1 on all of this context? Okay? But when we talk about compound time signatures, we think a little bit differently, because every single division of 1 tempo is not thought like it's not divided in the half. Like when we think, I will put the metronome so we can think together this. But when we think a division of a simple time measure, we divide it in the tempo in the half. So the tempo is here. Uh, so tempo is here. Ta ta ta. Tempo is here. Ta 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 ta. If we divide it simply, in a simple way, would be ta 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 ta. But if I divide it in a compound way, I'll divide it like this. Ta 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 in triplets. That's how we call it, triplets. In 3, we take 1 unit and we divide it in 3, not in 2, not in the half. That's why we call it compound. So this 12/8. It's also a quadruple. It also means 4. That's why I'm showing you guys these two pictures, because these two lines, because the top one, by the way, these two are the top one is a measure and the bottom one is a measure. In every single measure, it fits 4 beats. There are 4 beats in each of it. The difference is that every single one has figures that values different things inside of it, because the figure that is on the top is the eighth note, and the eighth note is the eighth part of a whole note, and the figure on the bottom measure is the quarter note with a dot. And the quarter note is the quarter part of a whole note, and the dot means that she is like the quarter plus its half. So the half of a quarter feels mathematic, I know, don't panic. But the quarter note, the half of the quarter note it's an eighth, thinking mathematically. So if you take a quarter plus an eighth, you will have 3 times. You will have 3. It's like the eighth means 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have 12 eighth notes. And if you group like 3, 3, 3, 3, then you have this 3 is 1, this 3 is 2, this 3 is 3, and this 3 4. So you have these 4 tempos. each group of three is one tempo, because this 12 actually means the divisions, the number of the total amount of the division. Does it make sense for you, Gabriel? Kind of. It's weird. Might kind of make sense. You learn by association. The quarter note. The quarter note is the beat of what? The quarter note is the beat of the metronome. Yes. Do you have a microphone? Oh no. Would be perfect. Oh no. You're like our ghost student. It's like it's perfect what you're saying for us. But it's okay because it's complicated, but it's simple, guys, and it's perfect to understand in rhythm because the Master Blaster song is completely divided in triplets. It's completely like takata 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 the whole time, And that's what is written on the top one. It's like takata 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 takata.
Hello, hello. Oh,
yes.
man. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Come here. Tell me.
One second. I need to fix this.
Yeah, fix it.
Let's just turn off the EQ because Luis's EQ is so weird.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so basically what I was saying is that the quarter note is essentially the beat of the metronome, and so you can, associate it as that. And so a half note, is essentially two beats of the metronome. It's two quarter notes, and so it's two beats. A whole note would be the whole measure because that's four notes, right? And so when you're talking about the eighth note, that is half of a quarter note, so half a beat.
Yeah, but this only works when we think about the simple time signature.
Yes, that's the extent of my knowledge.
Ah, okay. So this is kind of new for you.
It is.
Oh, amazing. Okay. Okay, so I'll try to explain to you as well. So so it works as well. This way you were thinking. It completely works. So just like you said, the quarter note is the beat of the metronome, but now with a dot. Imagine that is a dot, and the half part, like as you said, the eighth note is like it's half. It's like you're dividing it in the half, but differently of the simple way of the simple time measure. Now you're not thinking the division is ta 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 ta. You're thinking like ta 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 ta. So each beat now means ta 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 ta. It doesn't mean more like ta 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 ta. It's just like if it was simple, it's like I was writing two eighth notes in the top, like two eighth notes, two eighth notes, two eighth notes, two eighth notes. If it was simple, but now it's compound, so I'm writing three, 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 three. It's just this. It's just this. That's the only difference. And it's just about the feel of the song because if the song was simple, if it would feel more martial, I would say. But the song is more it's more bluesy. It feels more bluesy because the blues is compound. It's composed too. The blues is it can be written in a simple way, but it is compound. Makes more sense now. Yeah, okay, so I'll continue. Can you put the second picture and the third picture, the second, just the second for now. So I brought this to show you guys something. The second picture and the last picture too together. I brought a reference, yeah, that I kind of tried to explain to you guys because I like to count like this. it's like when you read this, it's like this 12, on this 12 whole thing, the eighth note means 1 on this 12 number. The quarter note means 2 because it's the eighth plus the eighth, so it's 2. And the eighth note, the dotted eighth note means 3 because it's the quarter note plus its half. So it's 3. So it's there. If it gets confused again, please write down on comments and stuff. But the dot just means, guys, that it's the half. So if the quarter note is 2, and so it's half, it's 1, so it's going to be 3 now. It's something like that. And then I wrote Stevie Wonder song on this context of the song. That is the 12/8. Everyone is feeling pretty, and I want to put together the metronome counting this 6 for you guys to feel. Da, 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 da. So it's like I'm counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the division is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So when you have this, I divided the song, and I want you guys to notice that he's using a lot of times this thing that I circled with a square. I circled with a square. That is this rhythm. Everyone, mm, Jesus, it's weird when everyone is feeling okay. Everyone is feeling pretty. It's hotter than July. Though the world is full of problems, they couldn't touch us even if they try. So he uses this. They couldn't touch us even if they try. When he does this in the beginning, everyone is feeling. One is feeling. World is full of problems. Touches even if they tried. So he's using this rhythmic movement a lot, and that's what given the groove. Da 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 da. And understanding this movement, it's very important to start to groove with the whole band. Da 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 da. Can you put the second picture together with the top, please, Gabe? Ah, it's the chorus that is the lyrics is the chorus.
This is everyone's feeling pretty.
Ah, but there is the other one with the chorus. Yes, this one. So he does the same thing, the same movement in the chorus. Here. 1, 2. Didn't know you will be jamming until the break of dawn. But nobody ever told you that you will be jamming until the break of dawn. But nobody ever told you that you would be jamming until the break of dawn. So, what do I want to tell you guys? He does. This is just one of the movements, rhythmic movements that he does on during the music, but this is the most important, I would say, because when you listen to him singing and playing the song, this is what the groove is based on. And this is this cell. This cell is written like a ta 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 ta. That is fourth note, ta 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 ta. The fourth note means that is two eighth notes together. Ta 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 ta. 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1. Ta 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 ta. This movement repeats on the song a lot. When you start to feel it and when you start to mark it, then you start to groove with it, because a lot of the other instruments are doing it. And even if you don't have the other instruments, but you know that Stevie Wonder is doing it, that his intention by composing the song was putting it together when the rhythm of the lyrics, of the melody, of the harmony, of the arrangement when he recorded it. Then when you have this inside of you, when you have this in mind, then you start to groove with it, you know. This is important to know. These are things that when you start to pay attention, then you add to your groove feeling. This is just one cell, but he does a lot of interesting divisions. For example, didn't know you will be jamming. He puts the division on Jammin, and then he goes Jammin to the Jammin to the Jammin. Então, Jammin. He's putting every single part of the Jammin on from until. Okay, Jammin on. He's putting every single syllable on this three division of the tempo. So one tempo is divided in three, okay? That's what we're calling compound time signature. The context was given. So if the time was divided in three, he's using it on his favor. He got this time division, and he used the melody. He got the melody and put it every single note and every single part of the lyrics there. Jamming unto the break. Oh, and he started again with this flow of this rhythm that gives that. I think it's called one drop. We were talking about it, but the reggae has this rhythm called the inside of reggae called one drop. I'm not certain of it. I can be bullshitting. I'm sorry if I am, but I think one drop is this rhythm that has this uh uh this kick, you know, like boom 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 dum 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 dum. But I can be wrong. I can be wrong, okay? But the song has this thing, this push, this thing that dum 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 dum, and he's using it on his favor. So when you start to notice it, and when you get it inside of you, then you can start variating it as well. So the challenge is to have it inside of you, start paying attention to it, and when you have it inside of you, start doing it differently, start singing it on your own way, but knowing that the song is divided on three, like, you know, now you have it on you. Start try to make different divisions. Everyone is feeling pretty. It's hotter than July. Though the world is full of problems, they couldn't touch us even if they try. From the park, I hear rhythms. Molly's hot on the box. Tonight there will be a party. The corner at the end of the block. Didn't know you would be be jumping until the break of down. See, nobody ever told you that you will be jumping until the break of down. We'll be jumping and jumping and jumping on. Again, the jumping, jumping and jumping and jumping on. And then he jumping on. This is another way of dividing the cell. And this song is super rich on this 12/8 division. Not on, I'm talking about 12/8 because I feel the song on the 12/8, but it's rich on thinking a compound music. So if you want to think, if you want to study compound time signatures, then start try to write, to study his phrases, try to study Stevie Wonder singing this music, this song, Master Blaster. Do it on your way, and yeah, just feel free to experiment. Like I sang it now differently when I sang the first time. I can sing it differently now, just doing different stuff. And I like to improvise. I like to do my the craziness that happens on my head, because music for me is about it. Try to vary the melody. Da 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 dee, da dee da da do. Though the world is full of problems, they couldn't touch us even if they try. From the park, I get rhythm. Mile is hot on the box. Tonight there will be a party on the corner at the end of the block. Didn't know you would be jumping into the break. Oh, down. See, nobody ever told you that you would be jumping into the break. Oh, down. We'll be jumping and jumping and jumping on. There are things that are strong on the song, so stop to notice what things are important to keep and what things are nice to change, or are you're able to change, because we have to recognize our limits too. And what things are necessary on the song. For example, I don't feel comfortable of changing the we'll be jumping and jumping and jumping on. I think this is important. I think it's important to do the jumping and jumping and jumping on. It's strong. It's a strong part of the song. So the song is about the class is about it. It's about learning rhythm and learning how to groove. And that was it, guys. That was it. Please, if you liked the class, write down. If you didn't understand anything, write down. If you have any doubts, write down on the comments. We have the comment box here. Please share with us your stuff. We really want to know what you guys are feeling. And we have this QR code right here with materials. And keep watching our classes. Next week we'll have more stuff to tell you guys about singing. About singing, I'm always bringing a song to talk about a topic. This week was about rhythm and groove, and next week will be a different thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was the last class about rhythm and groove, and yeah, that's it. Nice. Bye bye.